Everybody, I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. Continue to have a blessed and humble day. This y'all Shorty Rachel. Let me welcome all of y'all to the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast show. But tonight we just gonna have some random topics and thoughts. Right? Blessings to anybody that's watching. Yeah, I'm in the crib right now. When I go outside, which I will, because I gotta clean my front. I can't go to sleep yet, so I'm up. I don't know who up with a shorty, man. Welcome to Philly, baby. Somebody had me this video, right, of this English teacher who admits to sexually assaulting two students in sickening scandal. And I think we've already reviewed and reacted to this video, all right? So I'm just on this John, all right? I'm just talking, all right? Y'all more than welcome to talk with a shorty through the chat. Give y'all comments, leave y'all comments, all right? Put y'all opinions down below, all right? Let's talk about it, shit. But it's real sickening out here. Like, I've never understood why these teachers, right, look at these kids. It's like the predators on some real shit, but that's what they are. Nothing more than just predators in a classroom. For real. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But we've already reviewed and reacted to this case when it first came out, all right? So this English teacher admits to sexually assaulting two of her students, all right? So I want y'all to listen to it a little bit, and then I'm going to give y'all a little commentary, all right, before we go right into the next topic, all right? And I got my camera off because, listen, I'm in the crib. A lot of people like showing their, the inside of their crib. Now, not me. I got my kids walking around, my baby daddy walking around. It's not like I'm on StreamYard, all right? And I could sit here and, how can I say, blur it like on StreamYard. On StreamYard, you can do that shit. Yeah, you can't, man, for real. But listen to this, all right? And this is on Law and Crime. So this is an update of the English teacher.
This former high school teacher has admitted she sexually assaulted two of her students. She entered a guilty plea to 2 counts of sexual assault involving former students that happened years apart. So let's take a closer look at how much time she could spend in prison as the state of New Jersey deals with a wave of child sex abuse cases involving educators. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. 37-year-old Julie Rizzatello is no longer a teacher. She's a former teacher, and she also has a new moniker, and that is convicted criminal for what she is admitted to doing to 2 of her former students in New Jersey. Rizzatello entered a guilty plea to 2 counts of sexual assault of former students after admitting to having sex with them, even apparently inviting one boy to her home. So, how did we get here? And even though we seem to talk about these cases more than we'd like, it's always shocking when a teacher crosses a line, or frankly just blasts past the line in cases like this, then admits to what happened. Rizzatello resigned from her position. She was an English teacher at Wall High School, which is on the Jersey Shore, little more than an hour's drive from Philadelphia, on July 3rd, 2024. It was just days before she was arrested. She had been with the school since 2013, and then it was revealed in court proceedings that the Wall Township Public Schools Director of Human Resources was the one to contact Wall Township Police after another employee reported it. And it appears that word of sexual contact between the teacher and student had started to spread because that student told some of his friends about what happened. Now, in the beginning, the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office knew of one former student who was victimized by Rizzatello. But then things got worse for her a few weeks later after her arrest when another male student came forward to make the same claims. Now, according to an affidavit, between April and June of 2024, Rizzatello had sex with a teenager who was either 17 or 18 years old at the time. The reporting's mixed, in at least 3 jurisdictions: Wall Township, Brick Township, and the borough of Belmar. The teen told authorities that Rizzatello assaulted him multiple times, including in his car, and she also sent him nude photos. Now, just one day before she was booked into the Monmouth County Jail, Rizzatello asked the victim to delete those raunchy text messages. She was
Yo, what in the world is going on with these Jezebel teachers? Like, listen, down in the description, all right, down below, I have a petition. Let's get cameras into all these schools, all right? For those of y'all that think that this is not going to work, it is working. My daughter's school is going to be one of the schools where they're going to have cameras in every classroom, everywhere, all right? So that we can see what's going on in these classrooms with the teachers, the students, all right, with the bullying and much more. All right. Like, I don't know what city and state y'all are from. All right. There's a lot of parents out here with different petitions with the same goal, with the same mission. All right. To help these kids that are having these type of situations in school, to help the kids with, how can I say, that are in the spectrum. All right. Whether they have autism, Down syndrome, ADHD, and much more, from bullying. Listen, it's a whole list of this, all right? So I feel as though, for me, in my opinion, all right, and I've said this time after time, I don't get tired of saying the same shit, all right? I feel as though these teachers need deeper backgrounds, all right? Deeper background checks, all right? Like, it's too much of this going on. Like, these teachers get turned on, male or female, by youngings that can't even wipe their ass right. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, deeper background check. Something is going on, all right? Like, I don't know if there's a past history of sexual assault in their lives or grooming or something, all right? Some might say, oh, well, the student was 17. The student was 18. What's crazy, what fucks me up, how do you create change when you are still stuck doing the same shit over and over? Because you did it, it's okay for them to do it? How do you break the cycle if you're, how can I say here, cheering it on or putting fuel to the fire? I'll wait. Ain't nobody gonna answer that. So let's continue. Blessings, blessings. We got Cutting Edge in the building. This is wild. Like, and I know we spoke on this before, but this is the update, and I know she's gonna be facing charges, and it's time. Like, finally, time. It's time for them to start putting these motherfuckers away. All right. For me, if it was for me, all right, I'll be somewhere in, La La Land with Peter Pan up there, all right, building caskets, the Undertaker and the Grim Reaper right with me on some real shit. Because you take the innocence of my child, or even though, listen, even if your child is having sex with another teen that's the same age, like, why? Like, come on, let's be real. You want a grown ass motherfucker out here really fucking around with your child? This woman is in her fucking 30s. I understand that age ain't nothing but a number, but that, I feel as though that's not in every situation. 30 and a 17-year-old? But people ain't gonna get where I'm coming from. There's a lot of people on these platforms, all right, that sugarcoat predators, all right, sugarcoat these pedophiles, all right, and the things that they do, especially out here in this digital world. For real. Blessings, T-Rail. But let's continue listening, man. These teachers are sick. All right. Those of y'all that do got an area code, Shorty does got a petition down below. All right. We want deeper background checks on these teachers. All right. Not just, have they been arrested? Have they, sat here, took drugs? No, man, let's find out what their mental health is like too. All right. Because some of them don't have the capacity, oh my God, I hate when I get tongue twisted. The capability, all right, of dealing with kids. They should not even be in that atmosphere. Some of them can't even deal with kids screaming, crying, and I don't even know why they're there. All right. And it's something mental, all right, when somebody in their 30s is sexually attracted to anyone that's 17 and younger, all right? It's something fucked up in the head, and I don't give a fuck who says what. All right. Right now, Shorty is not going to be professional about this shit. This is sickening. All right. I don't care who's in front of me. This shit is sickening. This is supposed to be a teacher. She's supposed to be educating your child, not sitting here having sexual relationships with your child. Make it make sense.
Is charged with 2 counts of sexual assault. Deletes those raunchy text messages. Shoot photos. Now, just one day Before she was booked into the Monmouth County Jail, Rizzatello asked the victim to delete those raunchy text messages. She was charged with 2 counts of sexual assault, witness tampering for asking the boy to delete the messages, and 3 counts of criminal sexual contact. She was booked into the Monmouth County Correctional Institution. The superintendent of schools sent out a letter to parents letting them know that Rizzatello was being criminally charged. And in the letter, she wrote, quote, "We recognize these matters have an impact on the entire school community, especially our students. I ask that you be mindful of our students' well-being during this difficult time. If you believe your child or if you know of a child that is in need of support, please consider reviewing the mental health resources available on our website. As always, the safety and well-being of our students remains our top priorities as we navigate recent events." We looked up Julie Rizzatello on truthfinder.com, and we were able to see her charges on her profile. It's when you scroll down to the criminal history section on Truthfinder. Truthfinder is a powerful
Dude. Yo, I can't with law and crime. Who's this? We got some trolls out here. Dito. We got the pedophile crew on this bitch. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I am on the computer. Let me just block. Oh, wait a minute. No predators in this bitch. Bye. No predators in this bitch. Damn. Swine and slaughter. Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. Lord have mercy. But, yo, what is it with everybody using this truthfinder.com shit? I noticed that YouTubers be using it. You got law and crime using the Truthfinder. Damn. Like, but you know what's crazy? Some of these people don't have a background. Oh, man, we got trolls. Some of these people don't have backgrounds. So something gay. What the fuck? Let me do this because I ain't got time for the distraction. They can go find a rainbow to hop on. Have fun. Bye. I need somebody to download me that soundbite from Candyman. Just play that shit. Bye. Bye, bitches. Blessings, God Lucy. Blessings to you too. All right, the same thing goes to you. All right, it says, God Lucy says, here to spread some love and positivity. Hope your day is as wonderful as you are. Stay amazing. The same goes to you, God Lucy. I appreciate the comment. All right, and I hope you have a blessed day too. But damn, like I was saying, yo, down below for those of you that are tuning in, I do have a petition. All right, let's get more cameras. All right, into these classrooms, into more schools. All right, let's make this something that's nationwide, worldwide. All right, if you have a zip code, you're able to sign this petition, and you're able to start your own petition in whatever city or state that you're in. All right, let's help, how can I say, let's help get rid of these predators. All right, and let's figure out what's going on, behind these closed doors with these teachers in these schools. All right, and what's crazy is, let me give a big shout out to the teachers out here, all right, that are doing their thing and they love these students, all right, and by any means necessary, they is out here, all right, like they out here taking money out their pockets, getting them supplies, helping them, guide them into the right direction, into the right path. If they need support here and they need support over there, they go out their way to get it, and they don't have to do that. So I got to give a shout out to these teachers out here that are actually doing their thing. All right, but these teachers out here that are sick in the fucking head, those Jezebels and Peter Pans need to be exposed. For real, for real. Blessings, Gary Bust It Down. We got Gary Bust It Down in the building. Make sure y'all go check him out. All right, great conversations, great topics. But let's get back on topic with the teacher, all right? Because I hear already somebody starting to walk around real quick. Yep. Hi. So let me turn my camera off real quick and let's listen to what they got to say. So like I said, down below, petition, all right? Make sure y'all sign it. Let's get more cameras into these schools. Let's help these kids that are getting bullied. Let's help the kids that are getting sexually harassed, all right? Let's also help the teachers that are getting abused by kids too, all right, in the same process. Because listen, we got some little kids out here that is bad as shit, all right? I speak up for kids and I speak up for their rights. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and deny the fact that some of these kids are out of help's reach. And it's unfortunate to say that. All right, what can we do about that? That's something that we're going to have to come together and figure out, if we can figure it out.
Background checker, we partner with them here at Law and Crime. It helps us get deep. It can be an X services. It reports about a month of. Once Rizzatello's arrest was announced, another former student came forward to report that Rizzatello assaulted him as well. And this one was back in 2017.
Damn.
According to that student, their so-called relationship lasted from 2017 in November to January 2018, and it took place at Rizzatello's home. This is a 37-year-old woman. So on July 16th, she went to court where she was hit with additional sexual assault and witness tampering charges. Now that Rizzatello has pleaded guilty, sentencing is scheduled for January 9th of next year, and the Monmouth prosecutor's office is seeking some harsh penalties. According to a news release on Rizzatello's conviction, the state said it plans to recommend a sentence of 10 years in state prison. They also want her to register as a sex offender, have parole supervision for life, and permanent forfeiture of public office.
Man, fuck that. Like, listen, look. For me, y'all know my opinions. Y'all know my thoughts, man. If y'all been watching me for a minute, I feel as though, fuck it, man. Throw them, how can I say? Throw them in the hole, all right, and throw the key away. Let them feel what they made these people feel, all right, at the end of the day. Like, yo, listen, I got a casket ready. I'm not saying that I'm going to kill anybody. I'm just saying that's what they're, I feel as though the chair, all right, on some real shit. So when y'all hear me say caskets, I feel as though they don't belong here. They nothing more than just monsters we got to get rid of, all right? But we got to do it the legal way. For me, motherfuckers that do this type of shit, give them the chair on some real shit. Well, all the men out here in this world, you're telling me that these grown-ass women can't find a man their age or somebody over, 18, over 21? They want to go for 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They've gone as low as fucking 8. Then you got the male teachers doing the same shit. Like, there's not enough women out here. Like, is these people missing love, attention from a mommy or a daddy? And this is why I'm saying, all right, like, all jokes aside, like, taking it on a serious note, right? I feel as though these people are going through some type of mental health situation, all right? Like, something happened in their past, whether they got groomed, they got, and they couldn't, resolve the issues, what happened to them in life. So now they're, how can I say, passing on the trauma or some shit like that. Maybe I'm wrong, because I'm not a therapist and I'm not a counselor, but I am a survivor. All right?
Wall Township Chief of Police Sean O'Halloran spoke to the Coast-Star newspaper after Rizzatello entered her guilty plea, and this is what he said, quote, "The actions of this former teacher represent a betrayal of trust, not only to the victims, but to the entire school community. I commend the courage of those who came forward and the dedication of our officers and partner agencies in bringing this case to justice. Protecting our youth is among our highest priority, and we will continue to work tirelessly to ensure that criminals are brought to justice to safeguard our residents and guests." Now, Rizzatello will learn her fate on January 9th of next year. It's not the only case, though, that we have seen in New Jersey recently, a high-profile case of a teacher allegedly targeting her students. In fact, it's not the only one going on in Monmouth County. A Monmouth County grand jury indicted special ed teacher Allison Haveman Niedrich, a married mom of 2, on 7 counts in March of this year. She's accused of aggravated sexual assaults and a few on 7 counts. Grand jury indicted her students. In fact, it's not the only one going on in Monmouth County. A Monmouth County grand jury indicted special ed teacher Allison Haveman Niedrich, a married mom of 2, on 7 7 counts in March of this year. She's accused of aggravated sexual assault in the first degree, sexual assault in the second degree, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, a count of endangering the welfare of a child by manufacturing child pornography, another for possession of child pornography, and official misconduct. There was also a sentencing enhancer because Hava Manidrik was an employee of the school when she allegedly committed these crimes. Now, according to prosecutors, Hava Manidrik, who is a teacher at Freehold Intermediate School, was having sex with an 8th grade student who she was, quote, reportedly obsessed with. She's accused of filming the sex acts as well as texting the boy thousands and thousands of times. Body camera video shows her arrest in June 2024.
Good evening. Yes. Detective Hernandez, Hillsborough Police Department. Is Allison home? May I speak with her, please? Now we'll talk to her out here. Thank you. Hey, Miss How you doing? Detective Hernandez, Hillsborough Police Department. Detective Correa, Detective Hobbs. You know why we're here? No? Any idea? You want to move away from the house to
I don't
speak
feel
to?
comfortable talking about my attorney present.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
She know. What the fuck is going
So we're
on.
gonna take you in. Is there anything on you that you want to leave with your family?
No, my glasses come with me. Do I have medication that I need to bring with me?
If you take medication, I will highly suggest for you to have someone get it for you. Okay, just give me a second.
I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Hava Manidrik claimed her phone had been run over that very same day. Quite a coincidence, given what prosecutors say was on it.
I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Okay. Just have them bring the medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta put you under cuffs though.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Joints are very fragile.
I'm not gonna hurt you in any shape or form. This is gonna go on gently. Right? Still good?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay. Give me a second.
My husband's here with my kids.
Okay. Thank you. And I see your parents there.
Yeah, my parents are here. They're fine. My kids are safe.
All right. Do me a favor. Go like this.
Yo, that shit is wild, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, she's a teacher, she's a mother, and she's out here having sex with an 8th grader? Yo, my son is in the 9th grade right now. And let a bitch in her fucking mid-30s, early 40s try to sit here and tell me she in love with my child or she's trying to... Yo, listen, either y'all fucking find a way to get her into the death chair or y'all gonna have to find me. Like, find a way to get me into the fucking death chair. Like, get me into the electric chair on some real shit. Build a coffin to put me in because one way or another, I'm getting justice. Like, what the fuck you look around? Like, yo, listen. Whoo, Lord have mercy on my soul. No, Lord have mercy on they soul on some real shit. Because these bitches be wild. Like, Jezebel teachers. Horny as shit. Can't find a man out here.
I do have a lot of medical issues this morning.
Okay, no problem.
Outlet Jersey Shore Online reported that other teachers saw Hava Manidrik interacting with the boy inappropriately, doing things like rubbing his neck and back, touching his leg, describing the actions as, quote, flirty. Now, according to an indictment, the 15-year-old told friends that he was dating the teacher, but when confronted by police, he tried to insist he was actually dating the teacher's daughter and that her mom never did anything inappropriate. But the 25,000 text messages, think about that number, 25,000 text messages between the two showed something very different. His mom took him to the police station where he...
Yo, this Jezebel was obsessed. 25,000 text messages? She in her mid-30s, almost hit her 40s, obsessed with a 15-year-old? Yo, you've got to be kidding me. These Jezebels don't got nothing better to do.
apparently confessed to what was going on. Haven Medniedrick has been on home confinement since her arrest last summer. Joining us now is former sex crimes prosecutor Dan Shore. Thank you, as always, for being with us on Law and Crime and helping us kind of understand these really, really disturbing cases, especially in this one where she's admitting, and that's always just kind of chilling, where there's the allegations and then that's shocking, but then to hear a guilty plea, it just, for me at least, it just is always kind of this unsettling part of very difficult stories. The state is going for a prison term of 10 years. How likely is it that New Jersey would get that in this case?
I think it's likely that you'll see some prison term. I don't know if it'll be that full extent, but this isn't just a one-time incident with one person. You have the allegations that are now, they're not just allegations because the defendant has pled guilty, as you said, with two different students over the course of time, a long period of time, many incidents, including sending explicit images over text message. So I think that type of abuse of power when someone's a teacher and the other people are students, teenagers, and it occurs over time, it's with more than one person, you're probably going to see some type of incarceration, although you might not see the maximum or what they're looking for, but I'd be surprised if it wasn't some type of incarceratory sentence.
In one of the cases, so there's one from 2017 and then there's one that took place in 2024, and one of the victims was 18 at the time that it happened. And I could see people look at that and say, well, that's the age of consent, so why is this even an issue in the first place? Why would it still be a problem? And why is that person a victim? I think that's more importantly, why is this person a victim if they were 17 or 18 years old?
Right, well, a lot of it is the abuse of power and authority for someone who's a teacher over someone who's a student, and that is really problematic because that is taking advantage over power dynamics, and we see that a lot in society, whether it's employees who have a supervisor who takes advantage of that power, or here with teachers, someone who's in an educational institution, you're supposed to be teaching someone and you're using that to have blurred lines of physical and emotional boundaries and taking sexual advantage of another person. So that is a significant part of this. If this happened outside the context of the student-teacher relationship, then you probably wouldn't see a prosecution here, but that is really significant that someone's going to school and this is a teacher who took advantage of at least two students.
Yeah, and you say at least, and I think that's a good way to put it, because she had been at this school since 2013. She resigns in 2024 after these allegations come to light, and then you have the student from 2017. How common is it in these cases where it's not the first time when the teacher is arrested?
I've seen a lot of cases where once someone reports and other people feel emboldened to report, there's a lot of self-doubt and misplaced self-blame among people who are taken advantage of by a teacher, and often people don't always see it as abuse. They think they're responsible. They don't want to get the teacher in trouble. But then when someone else reports, then other people come out and report also. So I think it's really common that once you have one reporting, other people may follow. And you can only be sentenced based on people, obviously, who have come forward. You can't base it on just conjecture about what's out there. But I know in my experience and investigations that I've done, if someone's taking advantage of another person and when they have a teacher power dynamic occurring, often there are other people who then come forward, and maybe other people will come forward for this case in the future. But certainly we've talked about other cases where you've seen multiple people come forward once they know that the allegations are public. There's also safety in numbers. People are really scared of retaliation and coming forward with allegations like this, and once they see someone else coming forward, people feel emboldened to also say, yeah, this happened to me.
And in this case, in the 2024 case, there were some raunchy text messages and some nude photographs that this teacher sent to the student. Seems like there was a digital footprint of this relationship. I mean, in these cases, when you have somebody who comes forward and says, this happened, how do you go about investigating to make sure that it's not just a teenager saying something, but it's actually something that happened?
Right. Well, text messages, explicit images, those are a really strong corroboration that there was an explicit relationship, that there was some type of improper sexualized conduct occurring. And now, I was a sex crimes prosecutor starting in 1998, so I've been doing this a long time, and back then we didn't have all this corroboration through text messages and social media and images that were sent back and forth with people. Now it's so common in any investigation that I do. I primarily work with colleges and universities doing sexual assault and sexual misconduct investigations, and you very, very commonly see when there's an ongoing relationship, communication like this that corroborates the nature of it, sometimes in very very explicit way. So that's extremely powerful.
Man, I feel as though, like, you know, parents need to become more, you know, of a detective in their kids' life. Like, even though, you know, like I said, when a teenager is with another teenager the same age, around the same age, is a different story. But these grown ass adults, like, why were these students in these teachers' houses? All right. And before anybody says, oh, when I was that age, you know, I almost smashed my teacher. No, these teachers are actually smashing these kids. All right. It ain't no almost. They're doing it. So I'm glad, you know, they finally getting sentenced. All right. It's been a while. That first teacher, all right. That first teacher, shit, she was doing this in different fucking school districts and shit like that. Then the second one, I'm sitting here like, yo, a whole mother. Like, you as a mother, like, you, while you was getting arrested, you was telling the officer my kids are safe. But yet you was fucking around with a damn 8th grader, a 15-year-old that is still trying to figure out, you know, what life is, what they want to be, where they want to go in life, what they want to do, who they are. Shit, half the fucking adults out here are still trying to figure out who they are and what they want to be. And this fucking Jezebel out here really... See, this is what you call a groomer, all right? She was preying on them young bulls. Both these bitches right here, man. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't feel bad for her, for real, at all. Oh, my God. We got some trolls in this bitch today. I think you need a little rose toy. I think that's what you need. Hold on 1 second. What is it with people in these little rose toys? Like, if you got a man or you got a woman, I don't think you need any of these toys. But it seems like some of these people out here actually, you know. There you go. Oh, shout out to Gary. He got to it. He beat me to the job, man. Motherfuckers out here talking about get a rose. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even know what the fuck a rose toy was until not so long ago that I was on TikTok on some real shit. And what the fuck? I don't get it. What's the whole point of sitting here and playing with that shit when you got a whole man? Like, your man don't satisfy you? He can't do what that toy does? Like, get the fuck out my face with that shit. Man, the same shit. Y'all out here doing dumb shit like y'all women can't fucking satisfy y'all. Motherfuckers is tripping, man. But speaking on tripping, all right? A lot of y'all, like, listen, lately we've been hitting on a topic that I normally don't hit, but I've been hitting on I've been talking about the topic, all right? Because on some real shit, like I said the last time, man, I don't got time for people, you know, that are in their feelings, all right, that feel some type of way. All right, I really don't give a fuck. Like I said the last time, let me see. Blessings to Blaze. All right, like I said the last time. All right, some motherfuckers out here, some of y'all act. All right, and I'm just speaking in general. So if the shoe fits, wear that bitch, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But listen. Like, this shit is always going to baffle me because can't nobody really answer the question. But you know what? I think I know the answer to the question. I think. All right? On some real shit. But some of y'all act like, you know, opinions are weapons of mass destruction. Like the way somebody says something got you spiraling harder than the actual truth behind it. All right? You're not mad at the message. You're mad it wasn't sugar-coated for your fragile little ego. All right? So let me tell y'all something real quick. If what I say, what my guest says, or what the chat throws out offends you, exit stage left. Ain't nobody here to babysit your feelings or tuck you in with a warm blanket of fake politeness, all right? My opinion is not your opinion, and your opinion is not my opinion, and that's fine, all right, guys? That's called being grown, all right? But what's not fine, all right, I'm gonna keep saying this shit, because every time I touch this topic, motherfuckers be all up in their feelings, all right? They got their panties all up in the bunch and can't seem to take the wedgie out, all right? What's not fine is y'all crying in my goddamn comments like little fucking babies, all right? Flooding my DMs, blowing up my emails like I owe you an apology for being real. I don't give a single solitary fuck, all right? Y'all out here acting like poor little angel demon hybrids. Too soft to handle truth, too messy to stay quiet. Y'all want me to cuddle you? You want me to rephrase, repackage, and reframe and redem sentence that doesn't fit. How can I say that doesn't fit your narrative? So it doesn't bruise your little egos? Grow the fuck up, guys, all right? This ain't a therapy session. We bring awareness on here, all right? This ain't a, how can I say, this ain't a safe place for delusions, all right? This is a platform for truth, for dialogue, for calling shit out and dragging it into the light. And if that makes you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort is where growth starts. But if you'd rather stay stuck in your feelings, go ahead, cry, whine, write, all right? Write and rethink, write a think piece, all right? Start a group chat. Just know I won't be reading that shit, all right? I'm building legacies, I'm building a movement, and I'm not here to babysit your insecurities or play nice with your projections, all right? So next time you feel the urge to come for me, all right, or say something, ask yourself, are you mad at the message or mad that it didn't come gift wrapped in your preferred tone? Either way, I said what I said, and I'm going to continue to say what I say, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it louder, I'll say it sharper, and I'll say it uncut for those in the background that didn't hear it. All right? All right. Hi, son. Bye. Good night, baby. Buenas noches. She said, are you team Jacob or team Edward from Twilight? I'm dead. I'm not really into Twilight, but I like both of them. Can I be both? Can I be like in hybrid? Can I be team Jacob and team Edward? I like both of them on some real shit. I like Jacob because Jacob is the wolf, right? Yeah, I know I'm not tripping. I like Jacob because the motherfucker is just strong and never gives up. All right. Now, Edward sometimes gets on my nerves. He be a little too soft and he want to be hard. Like, make up your mind, Edward. But I still fucks with him, yo, on some real shit. I be like, I like both of them, yo. They both love Bella from the bottoms of their hearts. Yeah. I forgot about that shit. That he does glow in the dark, yo. For real, for real. But I like both of them, yo. It's kind of hard to decide between both of them. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Now, Bella got on my nerves on the damn movie. She's done better in other movies. I don't know why she was such a... I don't know what happened in Twilight. But she still did her thing, though. I can't sit here and bash her. But yeah, you asked me a hard question. You just put me down. I was like, damn, he would ask that question. Or she, I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, damn, I'm not on StreamYard. I forgot. I see me looking to the side. I think it says IDK. But blessings to IDK. Welcome to the live, y'all. But before I go out here and clean my front, man, after I clean my front, then I'll be sleepy. Watch. Clean my front, smoke my Mary Jane, talk a little bit on this John. But I'm about to go out there in 1 second. But before I do, man, y'all know I'm from Philly. So if y'all hit me with something from Philly, that's why I said what I said, because people be having their panties in a bunch. You know, when I give my opinion on I guess on the legendary doctor. But the few times that I did speak on him, right? Like I tell people, I'm not biased here, all right? I have no feelings towards this man at all. Like I really don't know him from a can of paint, and I just started learning about him. And I grew up in Philadelphia. My whole life, I was raised in Philadelphia. And it's the first time that, I be hearing about Umar. Like, but then I'm not gonna say the first time. I gotta take that back. I'm talking shit. All right, I gotta rephrase that shit. And, Because if I've been hearing about Umar, what? It's been, 6 years. Shit. I'm 36 already. But before that, I didn't hear about Umar. Like, who the fuck was Umar? I don't know. But I guess motherfuckers here know who Umar is. I mean, not everybody here, but shit. On social media, yeah, motherfuckers know who the hell Umar is. Out here, some people know, others be like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, I say the same shit. He be on point, though, when he be speaking his history shit. But I'm not here to bash him. I am here to say, like, damn. Right? I feel as though, right, I know that some fathers, right, is like, all right, my baby mama made my life hell. I don't want to get back into that shit. I'm doing me. I'm still trying to heal, because he does have a lot of healing from everything that I've, researched about him and shit like that. He's got a broken bond between, his family, his dad, his kids, right? His baby mamas, and much more. So, I mean, I feel as though he's got a lot of healing to do. So my question would be, do y'all feel as though, right, after everything that Dr. Umar's daughter and Dr. Umar have been through, do y'all think is there a possibility that they could, reconcile things, right? Come back into each other's lives and, make it work, all right? Fuck the scamming shit, all right? We're not here to talk about what he's done with people, all right? People that are still donating to them, that's on y'all, all right? I'm not here to talk about that. Listen, that's not what I'm here for. Like, for real, what I want to know is, like, because, I said it the last few times, I feel as though even though she's 23 years old, I think she just turned, right? I feel as though he should try to, come and talk to her. You see where I'm coming from? Before, according to him, Mama Smurf was the issue. But Mama Smurf is not in the picture. And, she was lashing out for a second. People got to understand, all right? The shit that they've been through, this has been a toxic relationship, all right? So, they've been through a lot of stuff. But it seems like, he's doing his thing over there. And she's trying to, I guess, want to reach out to him, but then gets mad and says, fuck you, I don't care about you. All right, she's going through some personal issues too. All right. My thing is, he's the psychologist. All right. And I get where a lot of people are coming from. Oh, but he's helped. I don't know how many kids he's helped. All right. Shout out to We Unlock Nation. All right. We Unlock Nation have showed some videos. According to, the videos, he's helped kids in the past. According to the videos. I'm not sure if they're new or what. But one thing I can sit here and tell you, right? Yes, I got kids. Yes, I do. I'm a mother. I'm a proud mother of 3 kids. As you can see, Umar's daughter is trying, I guess, to reach out to him again. All right, and it looks like, according to this video, all right, because this is Day and Night Network. Shout out to them. I love watching their videos. All right, they sent me this video. According to the video, all right, she's on Instagram trying to reach out to her dad. So she posted this on Instagram. I need to go check my Instagram out. I don't really be on Instagram. I don't know what is it with me. I stopped. Listen, it's been since I've had my daughter. I stopped going to Facebook. I stopped going to Instagram. I mean, I be on that joint, but it's rare. Like, I could go on it today, unless somebody inboxes me saying they want some merch. Like they want a hoodie made or they want a shirt made or something like that. I don't go in that shit to check it. I don't even check the feeds, none of that. I just share my YouTube videos. But anyways, she got on Instagram and she's reaching out to her dad saying, Dad, this is your daughter. I miss you. Yo, let's have a talk in person soon. Where you at? All right. So it seems like she's trying to reach out to him. All right. Y'all know Umar's going through a lot right now, especially with, what's going on with the school, people saying that he's scamming, others defending him. Like I said, I'm not on nobody's side on this situation. All right. I'm going to speak my mind. If it offends you, exit stage left. All right. If you're a serious fan of Umar, this ain't the page for you. All right. Because I ain't a fan of no influencer and no celebrity. Blessings to everybody in the chat. And welcome to Billy Baby. But let's listen to what night and day gotta say, all right, about Dr. Umar's daughter, all right, Anissa needs his help. This is what the video is titled. Dr. Umar's daughter, Anissa, needs his help. And like I've said before, no matter what they've been through, all right, she's 23 years old, he should keep trying. If he notices that it's not worth the try, then that's a different story. Walk away. But right now, your child, all right, has just reached an adult age. All right, you couldn't be in her life when she was a child, but at least try to be a dad now. I've seen it work out with a lot of dads. I've seen it fail with others. All right, so it's kind of like a 50-50 chance on this shit. All right, it could be 100-100 if they both try to make it work. But that's my opinion. All right, I don't know what other people are going to say. Some people come online, they be messy. All right, so we're not going to sit here and get testy. But that's what a lot of people come on here and they do. They get real messy. They in this bitch for the drama. They don't want to bring a resolution. They don't want to improve. They just want drama, bullshit, fights, arguments. All right, scripts and lies. But that's how you have the biggest downfall, some real shit. But let's continue. Let's hear what they got to say. All right, y'all.
All right, peace and love, y'all. I'm back with another Dr. Umar update. Now, his daughter, Anissa, reaches out to Umar in his DM. She left a message in his DM saying, Dad, this is your daughter. I miss you. Yo, let's have a talk in person soon. Where you at? And I guess she added Umar and said, I love you. I want to talk to you real-ish. I be going through a lot. So right now she's in need of her father, man. And Umar, man, respond to your daughter, bro. She reaching out to you, man. Check your DM, bro. She's trying to get at you. So y'all can go ahead, man, and piece it up, man, and have a relationship, man. I mean, that's probably the best thing for you, man, is start right there, is with your child. Before anything else, I think that's the most important thing, is you piecing it up with your child, man.
And he not lying. The last time I spoke on Anissa, I said it, right? I said, instead of bashing her, it's like, I'm going to be honest and sit here and tell y'all, it seems like she needs some serious help, all right? And she's admitting to it on her Instagram, all right? Whether she's showing this publicly or not, is showing that she needs, like, she's reaching out to him. He's the one that's saying he's a psychologist, he's this and he's that. Well, your daughter needs all the above, and you've got it. So Umar, if you come across this video, you come across the Day and Night Network video, listen, your child needs you. Regardless of everything that's happening to you, you never know if your daughter walking into your life could be a blessing. And you walking into hers could be a blessing. All right? We don't know how this is going to go because y'all haven't really sat down and had a talk in years. This could work out when y'all do it the first time, or it could fail. You see where I'm coming from? I'm being very honest about this shit. So at the end of the day, nobody's going to know, only them, unless they give it a try. But people want to be so messy online that they want to, I guess because they don't like him, they don't like his message. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck about none of that. All right? Like, on some real shit. Like, they need to, like, how can I say, if they say they're here to help, not be so messy. But, people are going to be people, and they're going to do what they're going to do. All right? You can't stop people from saying what they're going to say and doing what they're going to do. This is why this is a matter that only them two could fix. Listen, no matter what any of us say, the only way this situation can get fixed is if the, father and daughter link up and have a conversation.
Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. I wanted to switch to this though, because this is when she reached out to him and he responded. So I do kind of want to recap on this, because there's some very important points here in this. When she first came out about Umar, and then his response saying,
yo, I don't know. Listen, you know what I say a lot, right? When I come on these Jones and y'all send me these videos, like, these are influencers. You see where I'm coming from? And I do know that a lot of them do skits and shit like that. Like, could this really be happening? All right. Are they doing only this on social media? Are they really going through it behind closed doors? All right. That's also something I just wanted to throw out there. All right. Because when it comes to this situation, right, the Umar, his daughter, the, FDMG and all that, it is seriously confusing, right? Because people threw this at me at the last minute. And just because I'm from Philly doesn't mean that I know who Umar Johnson was. All right. So it's kind of like within the past years, I've been, trying to do my research on him. I've had people say good things about him. I've had people say bad things about him. All right. But, I got to hear these things from him himself in order for me to have a serious, honest opinion. Not because somebody sat here and played some old videos. No. Like, and I like the way, Day and Night did this. All right. They played, they sat here, they talked a little bit about what she posted on Instagram, and now they're going back to how all this started, and now to the verse, and then they're going to play the recent videos, all right? So this is how everything started, all right? And it's crazy when they, when she first reached out to him, this is what got me thinking. I'm like, is this clout? Are they both in this? Is this a script? Or this could be real. But I'm not sure because I'm not there with them. Like, at the end of the day, who am I here to judge? Like, if they want to entertain, that's what they're doing, entertain. But I don't know. Something like, I don't know. This could be actually really real. But at the end of the day, the way people bring things online, you don't know what the fuck is the truth and what the fuck is real. I mean, fake.
The baby mama kept her away from him, and this and that, and at the time he wanted to meet up in person, with him and the baby mama, which I thought was silly because his daughter is an adult and she could meet up with him by herself. She don't need her mother for that. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get into this.
I'm not bashing you.
Really?
I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life.
Y'all know me too well. Y'all know my love for children is too strong. For anybody to be coming out the woodworks telling you they've been trying to reach me where my number has been public for 20 years. Listen, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to listen. My phone number has been the same for 20 years. For anybody telling you they've been trying to reach me and my phone number hasn't changed in 20 years, mind you, I speak it.
Well, she was saying he was ignoring he was ignoring her text messages and calls or whatever. And why does she have to reach out to you? Why can't you reach out to your daughter, man? That's your child.
Exactly.
You should be reaching out to your child. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, but let's continue.
And graduations in Philadelphia all the time. I'm on the street in Philadelphia all the time. I have events in Philadelphia all the time. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere. You've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Trying to build your struggle streaming career off of my back, coming up out of nowhere, acting like you've been looking for me. Get Mama Smurf. When can the three of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this. When can Mama Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down? Oh, I'm ready for this. And I will have my white man paperwork. When can we do the sit down? When can we do the sit down? Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support started. You wasn't even out.
I now believe Umar, you would pay that child support so you can stay out of jail, brother. You know what I mean? Like, if you really wanted a relationship with your daughter, you would have been reached out to her. She's an adult. She didn't need her mother approval at all. When she turned 18, she didn't need her mother approval for you to have a relationship with your daughter. That was up to you, brother.
Your mama yet that she took me to child support. Deadbeat who? Child custody file is thick. What are we talking about? Where is
deadbeat doesn't mean, just because you paying child support don't mean that you a good, father to your children. That just means your ass don't.
That's true. But that's why a lot of women gotta stop using the word deadbeat. You see where I'm coming from? Because if they is maintaining their child, but they're not active in their life, doesn't make them a deadbeat. You see where I'm coming from? Could they be an asshole? You see where I'm coming from? Like, I listen, there could be, so many words y'all could use for it. But deadbeat, if they're, giving you bread and helping you maintain the child, I don't consider them a deadbeat. But to a lot of women, to a lot of people, I don't know if it's this generation or that has been said for generations, right? Or who started it, how it started. But I don't consider a man as, paying child support and doing all that, a deadbeat. Now, if he's not a part of the child's, life, now I call him a neglectful father or a neglectful mother if they're not a part of their child's life. Yeah. But deadbeat, I mean, they wouldn't be doing shit. I know a few of them. They don't support their child mentally, physically, you see where I'm coming from, or economically. But I guess.
I want to go to jail because the courts make it forcing you to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? If you was a good dad, you would be, trying to be in your child's life.
Mama Smurf. What is your mama's Instagram? We want to ask her some questions. Where's your mama's face? Where is the mother? And none of y'all asking no questions. Lord have mercy. This is how you know that this is not about the truth. If his number hasn't changed in 20 years, why haven't you called for an in-person conversation? You wait until now. Why is that? Why did you wait until now? I want you to...
I mean, she's reaching out to you on Instagram now, and you're still ignoring her. So, I'm starting to believe that what she said the first time is true. But I don't know, because I'm not there.
Get off of social media for a minute. Stop looking ridiculous. Get off social media for a minute, baby Smurf. Stop looking ridiculous. And I want you to get Mama Smurf.
Well, I do agree with him, with her running around streets, fighting and all that. I don't think that's the right thing to do. I know she's trying to, come up on the internet and be a streamer and all that, but that's the way she's doing it. That's not going to work. You fighting in the streets and you're getting your head busted and you're going to the hospital, and that's just not the way to do it.
Facts, and I said the same thing. And that's why the last time that I spoke on her, I said it. Shorty is fighting some demons, all right? And some serious demons. She needs some support. But the only way that support will work is if she accepts it, if she reaches out. She wants it, all right? It can't be forced onto her. She has to want that support. Like, really want it. She has to want that change. All right, people forcing her to do it, it's not going to work. And what's crazy, it fucks me up in the head. All right, let me put it like this, my bad for cussing, all right? It baffles me in the head, all right, that people was a certain age at one point and they still be here like, oh, I don't listen, you was at that age, all right? Some of you may not be able to relate. Some of you may be able to relate. That's why I'm over here like, wait a minute. And if you didn't go through it, I know you witnessed somebody that went through it. And instead of giving advice, motherfuckers want to bash. All right? Like I said, like these fights that she has gotten into, yeah, she's looked for it because her fucking mouth is ratchet as shit online. I've seen her videos, a lot of her videos, and she's calmed down. I don't say here and lie. People have sent me some videos of her recently, and I'm like, oh, she's calmed down a little bit. But not that much, all right? Like, as crazy as it sounds, she's calmed down a little bit. But her mouth, all right? Her mouth has got her caught up in this, these situations that she's in. Like, she does, like, I feel as though, trying to become famous, trying to be like her dad. Because I know that one of the videos they sent me, I seen it, like, I was like, damn, like, just a few months ago, she said that, her dad ain't nothing to her, but now she says she's proud of her dad. But it seems like she's having a change of heart, all right? She, she could be, fighting and battling whatever was being told to her about her dad. All right, remember, mind y'all, he was out her life for a good minute. Do y'all know how much shit was said to her? So at the end of the day, listen, for those that be like, oh, the relation, no, it's going to take some time, but they have to want this. Not just her, but him too as a father. He has to want her in his life, and she has to want him. She has to want this change. He has to want that change. All right? Now, my question is, with everything that he's going through, right, with the situation with his mom and him, is he going to be able to do it? Is the doctor going to need a doctor, all right, to be able to deal with all of this, is my question. Because, I don't know, it's a lot. It seems like a lot on his shoulder. And he's trying to help, other women with their kids. So is the doctor going to need a doctor? Because it's not just other kids that he's going to need to help right now. His child is asking him through these social media platforms, Dad, I need your help. So my question to y'all fathers out here, if y'all was in Umar's shoes and, you know, you was going through what you was going through with your daughter, right? Would you ignore her or would you, you know, let her be a part of your life and try to help her? I would love to hear y'all, you know, y'all opinions on that question, guys. Leave y'all comments down below for those of you that catch the replay.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with him on that aspect, far as how she's conducting herself on the internet. You know what I mean? But he ain't no better. You know what I mean? Butter pecan, Rican, you know, peach cobbler, thick in the thigh. Like, he ain't no better on this internet, man. And he's supposed to be the Pan-African scholar, you know, school psychologist, AKA, you know, independent school and all that. So they ain't no different.
And
I lead by example.
Thursday, 1 week from today, I'm calling you out. You and Mama Smurf. I want a respectable, private FDMG tour and luncheon. Baby Smurf, Mama Smurf, and Big Papa. Wilmington, Delaware.
Nah, see, he tried to use that as a promo joint for the school and all that, for the buildings. And that, see, and it's not genuine. I mean, you don't want to meet your daughter, you know, meet up with her on a genuine type tip. You're trying to promote the school. And that right there just seems like, you know, Umar just be on some bullshit when it comes to that. Bro, you got your daughter really trying to reach out. She really needs you at this time. She's telling you, Dad, reach out to me. I need you. I'm going through some things. Bro, reach out to your daughter, fam.
Let's put it into this right now.
Y'all, this is what my dad responded to me.
So for those of y'all tuning in, that's Nisa speaking.
Good evening, Princess. Although I am very disappointed in your online behavior, I want to have lunch with you and your mother next Thursday or Friday. Please have her text me the day, time, and location for our meeting.
And this is the old message, all right? When they first got in contact with each other.
You deserve to hear all of the truth from us together. We have much to discuss. I look forward to building the relationship with you that she never allowed us to have. Love, your father. So you decide to reach out to me because I outed you. You had all this time, you had all these chances to reach out to your daughter, but because I outed you on social media, now you want to sit down for lunch? You're a fraud. You're a hypocrite. You are everything that you say that you aren't. And you got on live responding to me, talking about some struggle stream, talking about some, oh, I'm known in North Philly. If y'all needed to find me, y'all could have found me. What do I have to find you for, sir? When you're my dad. Right? Like, now you want to have a talk because I outed you. Hold black men accountable.
Yo, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I don't know who the heck asked Tess. That girl looked just like Umar. I don't know why people out here, oh, Umar should do a DNA test. Man, that girl looked just like her daddy.
Hold them accountable. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is so not cool. Struggle streamer? But you have 2 daughters and you're not in their lives, Dr. Umar. But I'm a struggle streamer? You see what I'm talking about? Why is that your only focus? You have 2 daughters and you are not present in their lives. Let's focus on that, Dr. Umar. Clock that tape. Hello, guys. So I just wanted to come on here with a small update. I just got off the phone with Dr. Umar's other daughter's mother, and she just told me that that's her daughter. So, yes, I found her. I'm going to give her a call and talk to my sister when she gets out of school. So, answer a couple questions. All that, are you going to show us the DNA test? No, because it's not your business. Why? I don't have to prove nothing to y'all internet folks. I don't know what it is in real life. So, no, you're not getting a DNA test. What else have I seen? Why are you coming to the internet with this? I already tried to get in contact with him. He shut me down and ignored me. What else have I been seeing? Oh, you're trying to tear down Dr. Umar. No, I'm not. He tore himself down by not building a relationship with his own daughter. What's another question I saw? There's a bunch of questions I've seen, but y'all don't know nothing. That's my dad. I have the right. And that's my sister. I have the right. Clock it.
All right, let me switch to this real quick. It's the interview she did with Hood Life Media. Let me switch to that because she elaborated more on some things in that interview, which I want to highlight as well. Make sure y'all click the like button if y'all just tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you're just discovering this channel. And let me share this real quick. Bear with me, y'all. Make sure you just bear with me real quick. All right. So this is an interview she did with Her Life Media. It says Dr. Umar Nisa tells her story, abandonment and problem or problem child. All right.
So see, you'll be outside for real, man.
I'll be outside, yo. Stop playing. I'll be outside every day like
Oh yeah, no. So listen, I'm talking seriously. We want to talk about that because that's why, some people be like, what's real, what's fake? Because a while ago you was posting saying that you wanted to go Muslim and you was asking questions and things.
So I don't know if you know, but Umar is actually Muslim himself. So I wasn't brought up in a Muslim household, but I'm around it. A lot of my uncles was incarcerated in here.
All right, put your shirt on.
Huh? Oh, pull it down.
Yeah, put it on.
Put it on. Sorry, I was not.
Are you good?
So a lot of my uncles that was incarcerated are Muslim. So you gotta understand, I'm not gonna go my whole life not being curious about shit. Yes, I was raised as a Christian, but I'm still curious. I don't have a Quran, I don't have a Bible, so that. But this is the thing, though. I didn't do that for clout. And you know what's so crazy? When I posted that video with the Kimar, why did that get 100,000 views? What the? People really be out here trolling Islam, and it's sad that y'all think I did that. I was actually studying their religion. It's a lot of stuff I don't post. But stuff that I do post, everybody got something to say about it. But I really don't explain myself now because people won't believe what they want. But that wasn't for the socials. I really was studying Islam. I was fasting. I was posting about it. So if you, child, I was fasting. So, and I was actually trying to learn religion. But I came to the conclusion now that I don't think I want to convert. I feel like my heart is with Jesus Christ, and I have testimonies. I know He's real. So.
No, it's a fact. Too, the only advice I can give you, man, I would say just, read. Open up the books, compare and contrast.
And if y'all do see me with a key mark on it, y'all find out that I think convert, that's my choice. I don't owe y'all no explanation. Because somebody gonna pull us in and say, you just said you wasn't converted. That might change. I'm sorry, excuse my language, because I don't like to say God. But that might change. No. But I believe in Jesus. They think He was a prophet. I don't.
Yo, I'm gonna pause it right here. But yeah, man. The Nisa situation is trending right now on Instagram and TikTok, right? People have so many opinions or asking so many questions, right? Shout out to those that send me the videos through Instagram, all right? But I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't really want to talk about Umar and Nisa. Why? Because these are topics that get motherfuckers in their feelings for no reason. For real. And in reality, we're not gonna come to no conclusions, no solutions, all right? Umar does have a lot of fans out here. Wait a second. So, but hold on one second. I have a fucking prison break, dog, yo, on some real shit. This little mofo stay escaping. But yeah, when it comes to the Dr. Umar situation, I feel as though can't none of us help them in this situation, all right? This is something, get in the house. This is something they're gonna have to figure out themselves. All right, for real. I hate when they leave this trash. That's a bond that they're gonna have to fix and mend on their own, because can't none of us do nothing, for real. No matter how many opinions we put out there, how many times we say, she's wrong, he's wrong. You see where I'm coming from? ain't none of us gonna fix that relationship. It was crazy that I know that as a psychologist, right? If he is really a psychologist, all right, because this in that, you know, Google was saying unless you pay for his information, all right. Something that he says, you know, they fucking really. Blue, get in the house. Come on, come on, get in. But like I said, it's something that he says. He says he's a psychologist. Google says he's a psychologist. All right. I don't have paperwork on here that says that he's a psychologist at all. It ain't my business. But according to the, hold on 1 second. Stop being hard-headed. Get in the house. Sit down. I gotta get hard on his bad ass. So once again, this is a family situation, and it can't. Listen, even if they bring it here on social media, we all gonna have opinions on it because they brought it to social media. But at the end of the day, we can't fix everything around us. But we could have, you know, opinions. We could sit here and we say, well, you know, I feel as though if they do this, you know, something get, you know, change, something can get fixed. But that's all it is, an opinion. And I feel like, you know, this could, if they do this like this. But hopefully, you know, Umar and Nisa get their situation together, all right? They fix that broken bond that they have. And, you know, we bring solutions to the table. Them cops is out here, yo. Hey, it's really out here. Man, I gotta clean this little mess out here, yo. I don't know who the fuck did this. I'm about to get all this cleaned up. I don't understand what it is with people are throwing trash everywhere. That shit is really starting to piss me off. I'm not even sure right now. All this damn trash that he's behind, this shit pisses me off, yo. And all this stuff be getting stuck in the grass. I gotta hurry up and get all this shit up. And I'm doing this because it's quiet outside. There's nobody outside right now. Get some of this shit out the way. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, ain't it? Look how quiet it is in HP. Ain't nobody outside. When I go to this next meeting, I'm gonna see if I can request some trash cans or some dumpster, something that we can put out here. Like, what is the excuse for y'all putting the trash in the goddamn trash cans? Goddamn. I ain't gonna do the old head dirty and leave the trash right in front of her trash. Trash everywhere. Shit. I'm getting tired of seeing the trash here. Damn, there's still more trash over here. Fuck. I thought I got everything. I had to. Like, I couldn't. Like, why is all the trash always gotta blow in front of the curb like that? The motherfuckers don't. Listen, ain't nobody gonna sit here and clean their front on some real shit. Nobody. It's like if you tell people to clean their front, man, they have a heart attack. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It is quiet. Well, not really. It's not quiet. That other block is popping. Let me get my blow dry, my little leaf blower inside the house before a crackhead come running and try to take it. Man. Yeah, his car fucked up. Yo, I don't know where y'all watching from, man, but it's peaceful out here right there in Philadelphia. Oh shit, he playing his music. Oh, he jamming. I know that's right. I'm about to get my little ass inside the crib. I wonder who live. I like it when it's outside, yo. It's nice, it's breezy, it's quiet, it's not a lot of people outside shouting and screaming. I just wish the houses were separated on some real shit. Have a little, pit fire outside in the yard. But we all too close to each other, man. That shit sucks. That's the quietest Friday. Watch it be popping tomorrow. Damn, them bright ass lights. That's an army truck shit. That's a vampire color. What the fuck? Bright ass lights. If it's trash Philly, it's because people got it like that. See, because the city ain't dirty, it's the people within the city that's dirty. Like I was saying earlier, it don't hurt nobody to come out and clean their fucking front. It don't hurt somebody that's eating in their car when they see a fucking goddamn trash can, throw the trash in the trash can instead of the floor. So yeah, if it's trash, right, it's the people that is trash, not the city. Hey, stay still. Dun, dun. It's definitely gonna be literally out here tomorrow. Cause it's a quiet ass fucking Friday night. Normally everybody be out here, even if it's cold. They don't give a fuck. They've been calming down for Fridays. They like, it's time to do this on Saturdays. I thought it was gonna rain. What happened? I was expecting that rain. Shit, clean these damn streets. But then them damn sewers get all clogged up. I'm gonna get my little ass inside the house. Fall back. If there's nobody on live right now that I normally watch, I'm gonna just put a Tubi movie and just chill on some real shit. It's nice as shit out here though. That's my cue. All you gonna see out here right now is gonna be them crackheads walking by down the street. So let me get my ass inside the house. Yeah, she over there. She about to go cop. So next time, y'all, we out. All right. I don't know who live, but I'm about to go see who live. If nobody live, my ass is just gonna fall back and watch TV. Shit, I had a good ass day. I felt back. I had, I chilled with my shorty. Yesterday, I got her hair done. Shit, I ain't got shit to do right now. So I'm gonna fall back, but I'm not gonna be on this John talking to myself though. So I'm gonna get off this John. What up, man? We got Commander in the building, yo. But I'm gonna get off this John. Commander, check the replay, yo. They finally gonna arrest them teachers that I did a live on last year about the ones that were having sexual relationships with their students and shit like that. I think the one that had sex with the 8th grader, and I think she had all them text messages, and she got caught. And then the other chick that had sex with 2 of her students in different schools. So they finally gonna get charged. One is gonna get charged next year, and I think the other one's court date is coming up soon. It's all next year though, I think. Yeah, if you really think about it, 2026 is gonna be like in 2 months, 3 months, right? What we in? We're in September. 4 months. Shit. I almost forgot what month we in. Ugh, birthdays are coming up. That's why. Shh. But let me get off this John, man. All right. But leave y'all comments, all right, down below on what y'all think, all right. When it comes to the Dr. Umar, his daughter situation, like I said, leave the hate to the side, all right. Like, if y'all don't like him because y'all think he's scam, listen, I don't know the man. Like I said, once again, I can't sit here and say, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that with no proof in my hands, all right. But when it comes to a father and a daughter reuniting, right? Like I told y'all, I feel as though that he should reach out to his daughter. His daughter should not have to, keep trying to reach out, getting mad, lashing out, then, try and get her shit together. Then listen, I can go about this in so many ways, but he made her. She didn't choose to, be in this world. All right. Papa Smurf and Mama Smurf got together. All right. They had a little adventure, in the little forest underneath, running from the damn wizard and the cat and shit like that. Boom, they had the little baby Smurf. All right, so baby Smurf didn't ask to be here, but baby Smurf is asking for help, and I feel as though he's a psychologist, he's a father. All right, she needs her father, and then he's got the, according to Google and according to him, all right, the degrees in psychology. She needs a little bit of that expertise, all right, because Shorty out here battling demons alone, and she needs that support. She's actually begging for that support, and the only one that can help her is, them two. But she has to want it, and according to her, she's ready for it. So, as a man, I feel as though he has to reach out now to her because she's been reaching out to him. And as crazy as it sounds, is making him look like, he don't care. So Umar, once again, if you come across my live or the Day and Night Network TV, live, man, listen to the message, all right? Don't get mad, all right? Don't get your panties in a bunch. Listen to the message. Same shit go out to anybody that's a fan of Umar, all right? Like, listen to the message. Don't get mad. Don't get y'all panties in a bunch and bleed all over the matrix, okay? Y'all little angel demons, all right? Don't cry on my DMs, all right? Just figure a way out on how to give those 2 people advice instead of bashing them online. But with that being said, guys, yo, man, facts, Commander. Maybe he can humble himself and try harder. That's some real shit. But with that being said, man, let me get off this, John. I don't know who live right now. What time is it? 1:30? I don't know who live right now, so I'm gonna go see. But I don't really got much to say on that, man. I know that my next live is going to hit on the politics, what's going on with Trump and everything, all right? Y'all seen me hit the welfare meltdowns and breakdowns and everything, all right? So the next live is going to be involving politics. Make sure y'all sub up, all right? Because we're going to do that, John, on StreamYard. All right, I want to show some videos and stuff like that. I did this one like this because, listen, on some real shit, I just wanted y'all to hear it. I want to hear your opinions. I wanted y'all to hear my opinion. Those that have been following me know where we're coming from when it comes to this channel. All right. And if you don't have a solution, all right, and if you don't have ways to, how can I say, improve the things that are around us, and if you can't sit here, how can I say, and give some advice that can help somebody, all right, then y'all could exit stage left on some real shit. Like, I really don't have time to sit here and cuddle anybody's ego, for real, for real. So, with that being said, I'm gonna leave my, my day one subscribers and, my new subscribers, all right? And I'm gonna see y'all next time. And for y'all little angel demon haters, all right, whatever the fuck y'all are, listen, man, go, I don't know, put the flames out in hell, because your flames can't reach me. So with oh shit, I almost broke my lighter. See, flames can't reach me. So no. But with that being said, like I said, man, my opinion is not your opinion. Your opinion is not my opinion. All right. And if what I say, what my chat says, or my gut says offends you, exit left when it comes to our lives. All right. We out. Same to you, Commander.